Hello friend, welcome back to Information Technology lesson number 3. Today you are going to learn advanced JavaScript. Last year also you have learned the JavaScript programming. So this year you are going to learn advanced programming in JavaScript. So let's begin. What you are going to learn in these lessons: introductions of JavaScript, features of JavaScript, difference between client-side scripting and server-side scripting, and simple JavaScript program. So let's start with the introductions. So what is JavaScript? JavaScript is an interpreted scripting language. An interpreted language is a type of programming language that executes its instruction directly and freely without compiling machine language instruction in previous program. Means it not like other programming, for example Visual Basic, C++, because this type of programming language we have to write the code and we are going to compile it first. Means while compiling, the source code will be compiled with the machine code and the computer will show the error. In this programming language you are not going to show any error. The program is not going to show any error. You are going to find out the errors. Means this JavaScript will work in itself in the HTML program. How you are writing the HTML program, in that HTML program only we are going to write the script language. So that's why it is called as the interpreted scripting language. The program is a set of instructions used to produce various kind of output, and JavaScript was initially created to make web pages alive. And the program in this language are called script language. By using JavaScript program we can do addition, subtraction, multiplication in HTML programs. So that's why it is called that it makes web pages alive. Let's see the features of JavaScript. The first feature of JavaScript is lightweight scripting language, because it does not support all feature of object-oriented programming language. As I told you, this is not a programming language, this is a scripting language, and that's why it does not support all features of object-oriented programming language. What are the object-oriented programming language are there? C, C++, VB, C#, etc. These are the object-oriented programming language, require special code, and after writing that code we are going to compile. After compiling, it will convert that source code into the machine code and it display the result. But JavaScript, you are going to write this script language into the HTML program and just run the program, will get output in the browser. So that's why it does not support all features of object-oriented programming language. No need of special software to run JavaScript program. As you know that we do not use any software to write JavaScript program. We use Notepad to write a JavaScript program, so it does not require any special software. JavaScript is an object-oriented scripting language and it supports even best programming facility, and it is case-sensitive language. JavaScript is case-sensitive language, means while writing or declaring the variable you have to use the same letters. Uppercase means uppercase, lowercase means lowercase. If you use the capital letter A, means other place also capital letter A require. If you use the small letter A, means other place also require the small letter A. No different, two type of different letter, A capital one side and other side A small. So this is not case sensitive. Case sensitive means it's going to find out the exact letters what you are going to type in your programming. Next feature is it helps the browser to perform input validations without wasting the user time by the web server access. It has a validations facility. And suppose you are going to validate the time, you are going to validate the date, we can use in the scripting language and it allows you to do the validations. Okay. Next, it can handle date and time very effectively. The date and time can be displayed by using the date and time functions. Most of the JavaScript control statements syntax is same as syntax of control statement in other programming language. A syntax required. Every program has a syntax. Without syntax, we are not able to write the program. For example, C, C++, VB, C Hash. This programming language requires syntax, and the JavaScript also having the syntax. By using the syntax, we can write the JavaScript code. Next features of the JavaScript programming is, it is an important part of JavaScript is the ability to create new functions within the script. We can create new functions in the script. We can declare the function in JavaScript using functions keyword. JavaScript is a platform independently scripting language. Any JavaScript enabled browser can understand and interpreted JavaScript code. JavaScript work on any hardware platform. Any hardware platform means it can work on Mac, it can work on Windows, it can work on Linux, Mac operating system. So it is called as a platform independent software. Let's see the types of scripting language. There are two types of scripting language: server-side scripting language and client-side scripting language. Now, what is server-side scripting language and what is client-side scripting language? Let's see one by one. Now, client-side scripting. Client-side scripting means in this type, when you are writing the code by using your computer and getting the output in the browser, that's called as the client-side scripting. The script reside on client's computer and that can run on the client itself. So basically this type of scripts are placed inside an HTML document and it display the output in browser. So this is called client-side scripting language. When the script reside on the client computer, it's called a client-side scripting language. Next, server-side scripting. When you write any program and you execute that program on the server, means the script reside on web server. To execute the script, it must be activated by client, then it is executed on web server. Means you are going to write the program on the client computer, but it will execute through the web server. Means here it is required the script to write to the server and server will execute that script. So that's why it is called as a server side scripting. That's the difference between the client side scripting and the server side scripting. Server side scripts is very secure, but client side script is not as secure because server side script is hidden code. The code no one can see, but client side script anyone can view in the browser by right clicking on it and view source option. By clicking on that, you can see what type of code you use, but server side code is secure, nobody can see. Let's see the difference between server side scripting and client side scripting. Server side scripting, as you know that when you write any program by using the client but it will execute through the server, web server, it is called server side scripting. So let's see what is that first. It is used at the back end where the source code is not visible or hidden at the client side, means browser. Means this type of script or the server side script you are not able to see, it is not visible, it is totally hidden at the client side, means the browser is not going to show any code. But the other side, client side scripting is used at the front end which user can see from the browser. Now see the different. Server side not visible but client side visible. Server side script is hidden at the client side but the client side script is visible to all. How you can see the client side scripting code? Just right click in the browser when you run the program and go to the view source, you will get a code. Means this client side scripting is used at the front end, which user can see from the browser. Next, server side script is more secure than the client side script. Why it is secure? Because the code is not visible or it is hidden at the client side. That's why it is a secure than the client side scripting. But the other hand, client side script is not secure because anyone can view the code. When a server side script is processed, it communicates to the server, not to the client. But in the other hand, client side script does not need any server interaction. Means whatever program you are writing by using HTML, the JavaScript program you have written, it will execute by using your computer browsers. It doesn't require web server to communicate. Itself it is going to run that program and going to display the output in the browser. Now let's see server side scripting next difference. In contrast programming language such as PHP, this year you're going to learn the PHP. Last year it was ASP.NET. On this year they have removed this topic ASP.NET, but they put PHP. Ruby, Cold Fusions, Python, CS, etc. are the programming language, and this programming language are server based, server side scripting language. This type of programming require coding, and that code has to be compiled before it shows the output. If any error is there in this program, you can easily find, because the programming is going to show, it's going to highlight where the error is there. Means while writing the program in C, CS, PHP, ASP.NET, Ruby, Cold Fusions, they will show the error once you compile the program. But in the other hand, the client side scripting language involves languages such as HTML5, JavaScript, etc., because it does not allow you to compile the programming code. Without compiling the programming code, you can get the output, and you are not getting output in the browsers, means there is a mistake in your program. While writing the HTML code, you made the mistake, and this type of language does not show any error that you are going to find yourself. Where is the error is there in the program, HTML5 or JavaScript? While JavaScript writing the program, you are writing this script in the head section or the body section. There are two way you can write a program, head section or the body sections. Suppose you missed out the head section, then you can go for the body section. But while using, you must use the script tag, and you have to close with the script tag. But if you are not taken in this tag script, and you have to close the script tag, then you will not get any output. Means the program will not show any error, but you will not get any output. But other side, in server side scripting language, before showing the output, they have to compile it. Once it is compiled, you will get error. If you have program having errors, then it shows the error. So that's the difference between client side scripting and server side scripting programming language. Next is server side scripting is useful in customizing the web pages and implemented the dynamic change in the website. Now you see most of the programs are written in the server side programming language by using the PHP, ASP.NET, Ruby, Cold Fusion, Python. Till last year you are given the students were giving the online exam, and that program is written in ASP.NET program. Now this year you are going to learn the PHP, Python, etc. This programming are based on server side. The server side programs are strong because their code nobody can see. The client side scripts are generally used for validation purpose. The client side scripts are generally used for validation purpose and effectively minimize the load to the server. Means by using the server side programming language, the loads come on the server because at a time many people can use the same software, same programming for getting the output. So the load comes on the server, but the client side script are generally used for validation purpose and effectively minimize the load to the server. The server did not get any load by using the client side because it reside on the client computer, it does not reside on the web server. Next, different server side scripting special software, that is we use the web server software, is required to execute server side script. Whenever you are going to write any program requires special software, for example VB.NET, Visual Studio, CS, C++, these are the programming softwares are there that we are going to use to write a program to execute on server side script. But the other hand, client side scripting does not require any type of software. Client side script require web browser as an interface. Why require as an interface? Because once you have written the program by using your computer means the client computer, on that computer you are going to use a notepad and you are going to type the code for HTML5, HTML or the JavaScript, and once you have designed the program, once you finish writing the program, you can save that program and you can see the output by using any browser. So it has a browser interface, it display the output in the browser. But here in the server side you will get the output itself in the software. The software is going to display the output. Whatever program you have written, so after compiling that program you will find some error, you can correct those errors and then you can see the output. Once you get the output, you have to make that programming exe files. So this type of files create a exe executable software. These are they called executable files. They save with .exe extensions. But client side scripting does not save any because client side scripting only for the client itself, it does not have any backend of the server side, so it's work on client computers itself. Let's see or revise the last year program, simple JavaScript program, how to write JavaScript program. While writing the JavaScript program, you must use the basic stacks that you already learned in the last year. First tag we use exclamation doc type HTML, that is basically not a tag, but we start with the HTML tag, then the head tag. While writing JavaScript program, you must use a script tag within the head tag or the body tags. So in this example it is used in the head section script tag. Then you are going to mention the type, what type of program you are going to write. Here you are going to write the program that is called JavaScript program, so that's why you are going to write in double inverted code text oblique JavaScript. So once you finished writing, then you can use any functions to display the message on the screen by using the brace bracket or the curly bracket. Here I have used the alert function, so this message will be displayed once you run the program. It display the message hello JavaScript. I put in the bracket hello JavaScript, so this message will be displayed on the screen once you run the program. And then close the brace bracket. Once you close the brace bracket, then you have to close the script tag. The script tag also very important to close it, otherwise you will not get any output. And then finally close the head tag and the remaining tag, that is called the body tag, etc. So this is a simple JavaScript programs. When you use to write JavaScript, either you can use the head section or the body sections, and once you finish, save this file with the .html extension only. You should not change the extension of the HTML file, because the JavaScript program we write in HTML program only, so it does not require any separate software to type the JavaScript program. because this programming language you are learning, and it will reside on the client side, and the client side does not require any software. But if you are using server side, then definitely require the web server software. Okay, so this program you're going to save it. Once you save this program, then run in the browser, any browser which is present on your computer. That may be Internet Explorer, Opera Mini, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, etc. So it will display the output on your computers. What message you will get of this program? Hello JavaScript. So this is a simple program how to write in HTML by using Notepad. How we can write the JavaScript program in itself in the HTML code. Okay, I hope that you understood the functions of JavaScript, introductions of JavaScript, type of JavaScript, and the simple program of JavaScript. This is the first day. We're not going to jump directly to the different functions where we are learning step by step. So I hope you understood JavaScript introductions and these features, type of script language, and a simple program. Thank you. Have a nice day.